And this morning on Rossen reports the new device that could very well save your life if you're one of the millions of Americans with a food allergy.
Yeah, today investigative correspondent Jeff Rossen is here to show us how this works. Hey, Jeff, good morning.
Hey guys, good morning to you. Look, life with a peanut allergy is not easy at all. Every piece of food you eat, you're constantly checking food labels. When eating out, you have to ask the waiters, are there peanuts in that dish? And if your child has the allergy, you have to monitor them nonstop too. If you don't, it can be deadly. But now there's a new device on the market that says it can test for peanuts in food. Now, this could be a huge help to millions of you if it works. So this morning, we're trying it out.
The headlines are frightening. This 15-year-old girl with a peanut allergy died after accidentally eating a cookie with peanut butter in it at a friend's house. She didn't see the label hiding under the already open package. But now this new device, the Nima peanut sensor, that's designed to avoid mistakes. The makers say it can detect peanuts in food whether you're at a restaurant or at home. But does it really work?
To show you, we've come here to La Trapezien Bakery in LA, and they are going to bake me two separate cakes today. Cake number one is going to be made with peanuts. You won't be able to tell there are peanuts in it, but the peanuts will be ground up and inside the batter. It will have peanuts in it. The other cake won't be baked with any peanuts at all. And we're going to see if this pocket-sized sensor, here it is right here, and I say pocket-sized because, look, it does fit right inside your pocket. We're going to see if this sensor can tell which cake is which. Let's head to the kitchen.
The baker gets cracking, whisking, and mixing, making sure to keep one batch far away from the peanuts. The other has them in. After both cakes get frosted and decorated, it's time to bring in the sensor.
Okay, here we go. These are the two cakes. This one does not have peanuts in it. This one right here does have the peanuts in it. So we're going to follow the instructions. So I'm going to cut right into the cake like this. Now, I'm going to take a piece of the knife. I'm going to get in here. You just want a tiny little piece, pea-sized, it says in the instructions. So pea-sized piece, just like this. You put it into the test capsule like that. That's it. Then you twist this on like this. Make sure it snaps. Got it. Then we're going to put it right into the tester like that. Hit start, and it's testing for peanuts. Let's see.
It grinds and mixes the food inside the sensor. And in a few minutes,
there it is, a smiley face, which means there are no peanuts in this cake. It worked. Now let's see if it can spot the peanuts in the cake with the peanuts.
I follow the same exact instructions, putting a sample into the tester and waiting for the results. And there it is, a picture of a peanut.
And it says peanut found. Very, very simple. So if you had a child with a nut allergy, you would know they can't eat this cake. They could eat this cake. It worked.
But will it work on pre-packaged foods you buy at the grocery store and bring home?
Okay, we bought granola bars. We have regular chocolate chip granola bars right over here. There are no peanuts in these granola bars. Then right over here, we have peanut butter chocolate chip granola bars.
I take a sample of each and run them through the sensor.
No peanuts in the no peanut granola bars. Peanut found in the peanut chocolate chip granola bars.
But the sensor even goes a step further, saying it can detect trace amounts of peanuts, like a random raisin in a bowl of trail mix. I run it one more time with a raisin.
Can you hear that? Can you hear that? Hold on, bring the move mic in. Come on in here. You can hear it. It's like churning up the raisin.
And then the results.
Wow, there it is, the picture of the peanut found on that little raisin in a bowl of trail mix. 5 out of 5 times, the sensor nailed it. Crazy. The sensor is a bit pricey, about $290. It comes with a dozen test capsules. On the website, the company that makes the device says it has a 97.6% accuracy rate, but that shouldn't be the only way to check for peanuts in your food. Talk to the waitstaff, read the labeling, don't stop doing that, and most importantly, always carry an EpiPen with you if you're allergic to peanuts. But this could be an extra layer of protection. Back to you guys.
All right, Jeff, thanks.
Thank you.
But a lot of parents would think that might be a good solution for them.
Absolutely.